Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings III as we are playing as William the Conqueror, King of England. Before we declare war to get this province here of Gwent, got a few things to do. First of all, here in Buckingham, we are going to build something. We'll go ahead and upgrade this, get a better fort level, most importantly get a little bit more money. It just has multiple benefits here, so that's why we're going to grab that. So we want to do that. We also almost have the development done, so we'll have to wait before we move this job. However, I think we're going to get rid of Prince Richard as the spy master. I know we just appointed him, and it's going to irritate him. But I looked at this, and this is going to take us 16 months to do this job, guys, and we do not have a lot of time. The princess here in France, if you guys recall, we're trying to kill her betrothed. She turns 16 and will get married here in this year. So there's no way that we're going to stop the marriage, but we've got to make it so that they don't have kids together. So we don't have a lot of time to get this done, not much time at all. So this is far too slow, and it's because he has such terrible intrigue, and because his intrigue is so bad, we might not even get those secrets down there. So let's put a different guy in place and go solely based on intrigue here, which will go with the mayor, because he has a very good intrigue here. He doesn't really like us, but none of them do. I suppose you put Earl Odo in there. He's got a 15 intrigue. So we could do that, but then once we fire him, then he wouldn't be happy. But I'd prefer to get the better one. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And maybe his opinion will improve of us once he's on here, because we gave him that position. It's up a little bit. It's plus 15. We might want to improve that some. Of course, we've got like a list of people we're trying to sway. And so the other thing we need to do is deal with the domain holdings. And we talked about which title we're going to give to Prince William. Well, there's a couple things that we're gonna do here when it comes to the title. We can't do any of it until we arrange this marriage for his son, because we would have issues arranging the marriage if he's not in our court. If he's somewhere else, we could have problems with arranging the marriage for him. I don't think we'll be able to. We could arrange a marriage with somebody in our court for him, but I don't think we'd be able to like just straight up find a spouse and arrange a marriage. So because of that, we actually have to wait a little bit, which is unfortunate since we are above our holdings and it's impacting our money and revenues, but our money and our levies. But we're okay. We're actually not doing too bad in that regard, so I'm not really worried about it, guys. Let's go and move this. Oops. Move this over here, since we'll be attacking them. And I think that's it. As I just wanted to change out our current spy master and get that building done. So let's go and let it play. We are 58 years old. I believe William died in 1087, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's 1087. So we'd have to live about 2 more years to make it to our historical, end date. Let's go and get the soldiers of lesser fortune. Obviously not that useful for us since we haven't been using mercenaries, but getting down here to this overseer trait would be. I really hope we get that completed before we die. I guess we'll see. It really depends on how long we live. He's pretty healthy as of right now, so there's nothing to believe that he would die anytime soon. Let's go ahead and get this war started, guys. Just for this claim here, and then we could, of course, give that out. I did forget that we're going to increase control here. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, excellent. So let's go ahead and raise up our armies and do another war against the villainous Welsh. Alright, so he's probably not going to have much of an army here. He does have 2 provinces, so let's go after this one first. And I'm just going to keep them all together. I mean, I guess we could go ahead and split them. Yeah, we'll split them, so we can go after both. It's really just me being lazy. Alright, got these guys split, so we'll move this army over to here. Maybe let me take a look and see where the capital is. Or excuse me, where the higher fort level is. Yeah, we'll move this guy here. Let's go ahead and get a commander selected. Oh yes, that's right. We need to change ourselves out here because we are leading the main army. He can lead the sieging army. He's trying to take our place of honor, man. He just keeps putting himself in charge of our military. So they're going to go ahead and leave here. That's not really surprising. And instead try and siege something down. But that's okay. It'll take them time to get there. It's 800 something dudes, so I'm not worried about it. Let's just get these sieges done. Something happened. Okay, so this worked out fantastically for us. The King of Denmark is now our son-in-law. So I had somebody post in the comments that they didn't think this was going to work out for two reasons. First of all, they didn't think that this guy would inherit, which he did. So that's great. We now have him in charge here. But the other thing that they were talking about is the fact that this kingdom rank here has Scandinavian elective. So therefore, they were thinking that we wouldn't be able to get our son elected here. There is definitely a chance that even if our daughter here has children of his, and they would be of our dynasty, that even if they have those kids, that they won't be chosen. They won't be the ones elected. That's always a possibility for sure. But there is a little bit of a preference for the sons of the current ruler. There's also a preference for brothers as well, which he does have some brothers here that very well could end up being the ones voted in. As of right now, it's one of his brothers that would become the king next. But again, there is a little bit of preference for sons, so let's just hope that one of his sons is elected, if he has one, of course. As of right now, they have not had a child together. All we can do is hope, and we can always remove anybody if they become too much of a threat to our plans here. So we still have the alliance with them because of that. With the one alliance ended and then the new one happened. All right, so where are they going? Why'd they run way over here? That's strange. Okay, whatever you want to do, man. Whatever you want to do. All right, so we're at 40-something days here, 2 months here, and with those two, that should hopefully be enough. It might not. There's nothing else to take though, so I assume that's going to be enough. To get this war completed. So let's actually turn this on at speed 4 so we can get these sieges done a little bit quicker. Also, something else just popped up here. Let's take a look at what it is. It was probably the ability to call allies into the war, which I'm not interested in doing. Obviously, that's not necessary. Just look through these real quick and see if there's anything we want to do. We can modify these contracts. Let's increase their levies and using a hook to do so. So we'll do that. Same thing with this guy here. I gotta use that hook. I'm about to make that same mistake I made the last time there. We're not gonna change Prince Richard's, and we can lawfully imprison this guy here. I don't even know who he is. Oh, he's excommunicated. Okay, we don't care about that. Let's just go and say we don't need to be notified of that. We still have the Duchess in the prison. Let's take a look at her. She must be a lot older by now. She's 14 years old. She's already betrothed. So she's got a possible husband here. In a year or so. Yeah, he's a much older man. As far as her skills go, nothing impressive just yet, but she hasn't got her education trait. So we'll just have to see. We'll have to see what happens, guys. If we want to let her out. As of right now, her opinion's pretty low, but remember, we lose that one penalty for taking her title pretty soon here, guys. Pretty soon. Alright, so siege is 1, and you'll notice that we have also finished increasing development here, so it's now sitting at 15, which is pretty decent for this time. Obviously, we'll want to get it up a much higher level eventually. And so now we can finally change this up. We've been working on that for a long time. And now we can promote the culture here to get this changed to English after I messed it all up by changing it to Norman because I didn't know we were going to be switching to English. So this one's almost done. And again, I think that's going to be enough. Yeah, there we go. We took some prisoners as well that we'll be able to ransom off. All right, so fantastic. Let's go ahead and enforce our demands. And then maybe give up. We'll probably give up this title here. I don't see why we wouldn't give this one up over that one. Yeah, we'll give this one up, and then I don't have to mess with control or anything like that. So we'll just find somebody who we can grant the title to, somebody who we like. Let's give it to this Robert character. He's got a pretty good stewardship rating here. He is the son of Earl, but I think he's the second or third son. So I think we're good to go. Now, he might have trouble having kids. We'll just have to see what happens, and that could be a problem because then his brother would inherit. Yeah, I didn't think about that fact. Yeah, that would be an issue. Maybe we should do one of these two instead. Yeah, we'll do this guy. He's fine. He's a chancellor. I don't think he's related to anybody. Well, he's related to. He does have plenty of brothers that have titles. Oh wow, yeah, this family actually has quite a bit of. All right, interesting. This family has a lot of titles. Oh sure, well, we'll give it to him anyways. I'm just going to honor this family. They're an ally to the crown. So we're going to give it to him. Increase his opinion of us and reduce our overall domain holdings. Alright, so let's go ahead and disband all of our troops. Now we do not have any more claims to declare war. So if we wanted continue here in Wales rather than go against the Scottish, that would be an option. So we really have a choice which one we want to go for here. And we need to get ourselves a claim, because we do not have one. So we're going to have to get him working on that. He is so cruddy. If we weren't working on other things, we could try and kill him so we get a different archbishop. The one problem with that, of course, is if we are discovered, then he'll hate us, and then we'll be losing a lot of money and a lot of levies. So it's definitely risky. But yeah, we're not going to do that. We'll just fabricate a claim. And again, I'm not sure if I want to go to war here with the Scottish. Let's just take a look, see how strong he's looking. Yeah, he's not too strong. You know, I think we should continue against the Welsh, though. Just because we can slowly declare war on each one of these, because of the fact that they're all, they're all free, all independent. So I'm just looking at which ones have the best stuff here, and kind of determining based on that where we want to go. I think this one would be a good choice. Yeah, let's do that. We don't have any claims against him, of course. All right, so let's go to move over there, get ourselves a claim, fabricate one. Again, it does take a little while longer than normal. And the Duchess Matilda is at war with the Emperor, which, if you guys remember, we are allies with the both of them. What kind of war is this? It's an independence war. Ooh, yeah, that's very good. We want that to happen, actually. I don't see how she wins this. She does have an ally here, though. Oh, wow, okay, never mind. Yeah, this could be trouble for the Emperor. So we could assist her against our ally, the Emperor, and with our assistance, she would probably win. And so we could ensure that she gets independence, which would be actually desirable for us. Yeah, I think we're going to help her achieve independence, because again, her heir is married to our daughter with a matrilineal marriage. I know that the Emperor is our ally, and he loves us as well, so there's that. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and accept it and just help her out as best we can. This is going to be a big conflict, though. It's going to take a little while, but let's do it. So we joined the conflict. We want to change this rally point up, move it in here to our lands in France. Let's go ahead and raise our troops up. Again, it's going to take a little bit of time. We're going to go and also appoint ourselves here in command. And we'll have to see what happens here. I don't know if they have any other wars going. It looks like that's the only one. But again, they do have two very powerful vassals that are currently rebelling. So it's going to be a tough fight. I guess what we should look at here is what the total numbers are. Yeah, 15,000 to 3,300. Wow, he hasn't pulled his allies in yet, though. I assume he does have some. He has the Hungarians. The Hungarians don't have a lot of troops, though, so nothing to really worry about. All right, so this is going to take a little bit of time for our army to round up here. All right, excellent. Let's go ahead and split them up as usual. And I mean, we might even create, I think we'll create 2 sieging armies, actually. We should take a look and see where we're going to go and how much supply is going to be there. I really kind of feel like we should come here to help her out. It's really just about winning. So finding the battles would be the best way to do this. Finding the enemy armies. He has a couple up there, a couple down here. And we could just siege provinces. I don't think anybody's going to come after us, so that's what we'll do with one army, with 2 armies. Siege provinces while the other one goes into Italy. I think that's the best way to do that. And we just have to hope that our armies here don't get attacked, because I probably won't be paying much attention to them. So let's go and get this ready. So we'll get all of... And I didn't even do what I was supposed to do there. Oh, Lord. That's awesome. I was supposed to be checking to see what the supply limits are around this area. Like if we were to come down here and help them out. To see how large of an army we can kind of get away with. Yeah, there's kind of low supply in many of these areas. How about up here? About 3,000 would probably be good. Maybe 3,500 since they're going to be kind of far away from the rest of the army. I guess that's the way we'll do it. We'll have like 3,500 men here. I think that'd be a good number. So let's go and get rid of all these ones that are attempting to get their troops. I wonder if these special forces, if they ever reinforce, because it sure doesn't look like they ever reinforce. They've had, their numbers keep getting lower every time we go into these conflicts here. So I feel like these don't reinforce, the special ones. And I wouldn't be surprised if we lose those special forces once he dies, once our character dies. It would not surprise me at all. In fact, I think we should probably expect that. Alright, so that looks good. Maybe throw 67 dudes in there. Alright, so let's go ahead and move this army. We'll start progressing down to our allies' territory. Let's see the best way to do this. There is an army here that we can engage with. There's the Emperor. Okay, so let's go over here then. Let's see if we can find anywhere that has good supplies. So yeah, we'll start sieging these provinces since we don't get any supply issues. So we'll go here. We'll take a little bit of attrition along the way, but it's not too much of an issue. Or maybe we want to go ahead and avoid the attrition. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll try and avoid as much attrition as we can anyways. And then with this rest of this army here, let's go ahead and split them in half. And then with this one, we'll give them the best commander that we have. Where's this guy? Is he already in charge of the other army? He is. Okay, so let's go ahead and change that out then. We'll put our nephew, Earl Hugh, in charge of that army. And then we can place Count William in charge of this one. Alright, so Count William's going to go after... Let's see how we want to do this. We'll have him go after this one here. And then the other army, we did just move both of them, so we're going to need to do that a little bit differently. Have these guys move on over to... Where did we have that guy go? Here, I think? They should all be moving to different armies, hopefully. Or, excuse me, to different provinces. And we did sway Duke Walter. I guess we'll keep it going one more time. We'll take a look at the percentage. It's 66% chance, so it's not great odds there. We'll keep it going. Another thing I wanted to take a look at how long we have to wait for this. 2 more months to get, for the Spy Master to get that completed. Alright, so he does have a fairly large army. I'm assuming he got himself some mercenaries because that was a lot more men than he had before. And if we want... Yeah, we are actually going to have to move down there to help them out, or else this is not going to work. So let's go and have him start moving down here now. Is there any way to, like... I think we should go this way, and that'll make sure that we don't take any attrition like we would if we go through their territory. But we have to go, like, yeah, we got to avoid his territory in order to make this happen. It's going to take a long time to get down there, guys. Now, maybe they'll do something different, and they won't go down to Italy. Yeah, it's really hard to say what the hell they're going to do here. Let's go here. We did uncover some secrets. Excellent. So let's take a look at that. Whose secret is this? Okay, it's this guy's. Oh, he's the Archbishop. He should increase it some. And he's a non-believer too? What? Yeah, he doesn't want anybody to know that shit. Alright, so let's blackmail him. The task was finished, of course, here. And we could have him continue that, and I suppose we will. Let's get the blackmail done, and then let's look at how well we're doing on the assassination attempt. Alright, so the way we'll do this is we'll select their daughter here, and they should get married here very, very soon. So let's go and see if we can't get him murdered in time. So let's start the scheme. And then we'll invite whoever we can here. I'm hoping the Archbishop is a choice. Yeah, there's the Archbishop there. So let's go ahead and use the hook on him, and he'll have to accept it. And that's not going to be enough, though. Not even close to enough. How much would she cost to bribe? 75. And that's really not bad for what she grants. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll see how much that increases. See how good our odds get now. So we are sieging those two. And let's take a look now that we've done this here. We're at 44%. That's not going to be high enough, guys. Definitely not going to be high enough. So we need to increase this by getting... It doesn't look like anybody's willing to accept. Okay, so we'll have to keep them going. Hopefully we can get it done before the 18 months hit. Looks like it's going to be 8 months. So we should be able to get it done, and hopefully we'll find another secret. And what all happened here? Somebody died. Whoa, hold up. Something crazy's happening here. It looks like Matilda just died. How'd she die? Injuries? From complications of a failed treatment. Okay, so that does mean that this is the second son-in-law that we now have on the throne. Remember, in matrilineal marriages. So far, everything is working out fantastic. They just need to have kids now. Both of these guys just need to have kids. Now, they are still going to be involved in this conflict, of course. and we'll still have an alliance with him, obviously. So we're now helping our son-in-law and our daughter out. And that does result in Cecilia leaving, so she's not in our court position anymore. We were using that so that we could keep her here. So let's just go ahead and look at our court and see if we can find some decent court positions. Just anybody who has like an okay learning. We still have her half-sister. We can go ahead and appoint her. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll appoint her to it. Now, somebody talked about doing the archbishop because they might get like traits that make them better. You know, it would make him a better archbishop. That'd be one option. It does result in us having a terrible court position. Damn it. And, you know, we're also trying to rely on random events happening, which you never know if that's going to work out. All right, so they might be coming over here. That's what I want. I want them to come over here. That would be best for us. So that they're not fighting down there in Italy, and our allies can dominate. Though it looks like our allies now have a lot less troops overall. Oh, here they are. Okay, they're sieging there. All right, so let's keep our eye on what he's doing, and then we'll react to that. We might have to move our troops up here now so that we can defend, you know, if they attack any of these provinces here. Let's go and go to this one next. And from here, we'll be able to move to this province, but not that one. So we'll actually have to move to this one here in order to be able to help either one of these. So it does look like he's going to attack us here, which is wise. We're the greatest threat, I think. We have the largest army. So we've got another guest, has a claim on the Duchy of Barcelona. And now he's taking off. He sees what we have here. He said, no, sir. No, thank you. All right, so we get that done in 2 days. We're going to have to chase this guy down, but man, it's we take attrition the deeper we go. So we'll just have to wait here. We'll just wait and see what he does. We are winning these sieges, helping out on the war score. Let's go and move these guys down here now. And we'll see where he goes. I assume he's going to go down to Italy, or he could be helping out here. Yeah, it looks like he's going to attack there, so that'd be a big win for him. And the problem is that if he imprisons our son-in-law, this could create a major issue for us. All right, so he's clearly far enough away from these guys. Oh, no, he's coming back now. He's so confused. He's so confused right now. You know, the more he bounces back and forth, that means the more time that us and our allies have to get his provinces taken. So we actually have like a lot of prisoners, I think, from the Welsh War and then this war. So we can go ahead and let's bring this guy over here. And we'll bring this guy over here. So let's go and take a look at our prisoner situation. We only have 4. I thought we had more than that. So we can ransom her off for 10 gold. Sure, why not? And then we have the boy here. This is from the Welsh War. And nobody's willing to accept that. All right, we'll just take a weak hook then. And then I think we're finally going to let this guy out. Yeah, let's let him out, guys. So let's do a negotiate release, do the recruit. We could also do a weak hook. That would irritate him, of course, even more so. So we don't want to do that. We're just going to do the recruit. And then he can become one of our knights. He's still not going to like us, but he's just a knight. All right, so earned a little bit of gold there. And this hook, of course. And he's going to accept that. And he's been recruited by us now. So I really hope he comes over here. This is how we're going to get the war score that we need. What we need to do is wait to move over here to support this until he gets closer. Because that's the reason why... Oh, no. Oh, an enemy left the war. That's good. He left. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't have more troops with how large the Hungarian territory is. Now, a lot of this probably isn't very well developed. But still, I'm a little bit surprised that... I guess the development isn't that bad. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that he left. I'm not sure why he did. I assume maybe he's not allied anymore, or he died. So that does mean that they don't have the few hundred soldiers that he had. It wasn't much. A comfort. With so much in need of doing in so little time, I do not know how I would cope if it had not been for my loving wife Matilda. She reminds me why I do the things I do and what the rewards will be on the other side. So this is going to reduce our stress. Excellent. Speaking of stress, I did completely forget that we were going to hold that feast a long time ago. Was that the episode before last? I said I was going to do that, and then we didn't. Alright, so now he's going to attack here. We want him to attack. This is desirable. It's in the plain, so he doesn't get any defensive bonus here. In fact, if he attacked and we did have a defensive bonus, it would go to us because he won't be here in 12 days. So we cannot move here or he will not attack us. We got to wait until he attacks. Or at least until he's locked into attacking. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Got to keep our eye on this. So, what happened? This is Emma and Richard are no longer married or betrothed. Okay, I don't know who that is. Definitely not our Richard, you know. Just taking a look to see if they've had any more kids. They did. They finally had a son. Excellent. His name is Adam. So this is potentially our future character, and he has a negative trait here. His limbs are long and knobby. Alright, interesting. So let's take a look at his brother and see if he's had any more kids. He still just has William here. And is William a knight? Oh, he is a knight. Alright, interesting. So we better hope he doesn't die. Now, we could, of course, remove him from that, so we don't have to have him be a knight. I don't like doing that, though. I just like them, I like them fighting. If they die, they die. Now, if it's like your only heir, then yeah, you might want to forbid them from being a knight. But, I don't know. I feel like they get stuff for being a warrior. And overall, I think it's a good thing. So he's going to attack here. And now he's locked into it. So now we'll be able to attack him and hopefully win. He's in debt now, probably from hiring those mercenaries that he hired. So it does look like we would win. We have the better commander. There's no defensive bonuses here. So we'll just see what happens, guys. Espionage, witchcraft. While performing his duties as my spy master, Mayor Baldwin has uncovered a secret held by the mayor. So basically, yeah, this is one we're going to want to use. Definitely want to blackmail him on that one. And I should have took a look at him there, because now I have to go through here to do it. Alright, so let's go and blackmail this guy. And that is going to be helpful. That'll be fantastic. So that should boost it quite a bit. Let's take a look at it. So we're at 4 months before it's going to be completed, so it's very good that we got that done. Let's take a look, see if we can't find this guy. Here he is. Let's go ahead and use the hook. Wait a minute. Oh, we haven't got the blackmail accepted yet, of course. There we go. And now we can do it. I'm all trying to be too quick with this. It's not going to improve it by much, but it'll help by a little bit. We're at 60% for success chance, 75% chance that we retain secrecy. We can keep our spy there, I suppose, but I don't think, or keep our spy master there. But yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter, because the mission will either fail or succeed. Alright, so the battle has happened here. We are, of course, very much losing this battle, but here we go. Now we've got our army there. Let's go and take a look at the stats here. So, one unfortunate thing is that, because he was the one attacked, he's the commander, so that's not good. But still have a massive advantage, because luckily, he does have a lot of bonuses. So that has given us a 42% damage increase. That's significant. We have the better quality than him. We have a similar number of knights. He has one more than we do. He takes less casualties than we do. We have of course, that advantage bonus. As far as like and this is kind of the big one here, what has been countered. Our bowmen have been, and of course our heavy infantry have, which is not surprising. Let's take a look at theirs. Their heavy infantry has also been countered. Okay. We'll just have to see how this goes. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going to win, but the question is, like, how many casualties are we going to take? Let's just turn this down just a little bit. Alright, so we'll watch this, and we did achieve victory, and looks like we killed a lot of them. 1,300. We did alright. Double the kills of what we took. And let's take a look at the details here. See how everybody performed? Our knights did fantastic. They killed a lot of people. And yeah, we had this Count William, which he's great. Let's see if anybody died in this. Yeah, our Earl of Somerset did kill the Duke here. And our soldiers actually killed 3 of their knights. Our valiant soldiers killed 3 knights. Wow, you don't see that very often. Very rarely are the knights killed by soldiers. It does happen. But typically they die in battle against other knights. So we are winning this. We're at 70% now. That is great. As far as our participation, I'm sure it's going to be pretty high, 74%. So yeah, we'll get some prestige and a good opinion boost with our son-in-law. So let's go and get these guys moving to the next provinces, see exactly where we want to siege next. I guess we can base it off of how much money we're going to get, which would be these two as the ones we'd want to take here. So let's go after this one. And then this guy here, let's move him over to that one. And then we'll move our guy over to here. So I don't think we really need to assist anymore. He's going to retreat all way back to his capital by that point. By the point he goes anywhere else, we should have those 3 provinces almost taken. And then plus we have our allies over here. So this war is actually going to be a little bit quicker than I was expecting, just because it's gone very well. That battle was huge for us. And I do apologize for the cars, guys. There are a lot of cars going around today. Why can we declare war on the king? Oh, Queen Matilda has a claim here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is right. William was married to who at the time was, I think when we married him with, I think he was the Count over here? Or he might have been a Duke. Duke of Flanders. Yeah, he could have been a Duke. But yeah, she came from Flanders. Okay, so he's retreating up this way, up to the north. That means it's going to take him even longer if he tries to go down south. They've made some piss poor choices here, guys. A lot of troops around here, though. A lot of troops. So we'll see if they come down here and attack our army. They might. That's a lot of dudes, man. Alright, we'll see what happens, guys. We might need to support this. Yeah, I think they're probably going to attack us. And that is a lot of men that are coming here. We won't be able to finish this in time, probably, by the time I get here. And I think we're probably just going to have to leave. I don't even know why I bothered trying to do that. Yeah, now they're going to run. So we need to stay here to support him. We are taking attrition here, so that's not going to work. Alright, well, we can go here because we can support that way. I don't know if they're going to attack or leave. It's hard to say, but more troops coming down, guys. We have got more prisoners. Let's go and take a look what we want to do here. I guess we'll move this guy down here. And we want to keep our army between the enemy and our besieging armies. So let's go ahead and take a look at the ransom. See if we can ransom anybody. Is she old enough yet? No, not yet. Almost there. She's 15 years old. I think she'll probably become of age next year. Yeah, we'll ransom off, get 100 gold. That's fantastic. We make a lot of money from these conflicts overall. Unlike some other Paradox games where, you know, they're a little bit more accurate in the sense that when it comes to, like, kings, the rulers, you didn't usually make money from wars. You lost money because war is expensive. And it's really only like the characters like knights and maybe a count or something like that. Like they would certainly make a profit through ransom mostly. They'd capture other knights and then ransom them off. So they would often become quite wealthy from conflicts. But rulers didn't. And so in other Paradox games like EU4 in particular, you know, you lose money from conflicts. Usually it's, you know, it costs more because you got to pay your troops so much. So you end up having to have a nice stockpile of money in order, or, you know, just be making so much so that you don't lose money. But in this game, strangely, as a ruler, we tend to make a lot of money, which, again, is... There's not a lot of examples of armies actually making money. One I can think of is, of course, Sweden, when France was paying them in the 30 Years' War. They made a lot of money from that, but that was because France was paying them. So we have a Bewinged Messenger event here. This is about our scheme. So as my scheme moves closer to fruition, swift communication is key. I have an especially clever pigeon, which Mayor Manreich could use to send an urgent message to me here in London if the need arises. But how would I get the bird into the castle? Let's see here. So we can pay gold. Local bird trainer could deliver it as a gift. And what is this doing? Increases the scheme's success chance, so that's really good. If I send the gift myself, King Anso can't refuse, but then that does involve us in it, which decreases the secrecy. We'll do the local bird one. We got money. So that's going to make it far more likely to succeed. We're at 70% now. And do we want to, like, pay somebody off to even more ensure this to happen? Because we could do that. Let's see how much these people want. 150, that's way too much for what that person's granting. Clicked on the wrong person. Let's see how much this dude wants. 140. These guys are trying to rip us off, man. It's not high enough for a for sure thing. But I suppose we can go with it. It's high enough. Oh, this is what we could do. Well, we almost have the secrets done. So 15 days. When is this is done? 3 months. Okay. So as soon as that's done, we have something we can do, guys. I'm surprised we were able to complete that. I didn't think he'd get it done. All right. So here comes the army. They could attack that guy there, but we are supporting it, so they're gonna flee. Yeah, they're all out of here. These are cowards, man. They don't want to fight us. They've heard of King William. They don't want nothing of it. And because we have the higher dread, we also get a bonus in combat because people fear us. I don't know if it's high enough now. And the last time we were in a war, where we did a fight, we were at like 30-something dread. And we were getting an advantage bonus because everybody was scared of us because we had that reputation. So we did the secrets here. We figured out that somebody's a bastard. So I'm a little bit confused with the wording here. It says, while performing his duties as spy master, the mayor has uncovered a secret held by the King Anso of Navarra. She is in fact the bastard child of her mother. And King Anso, who is the bastard mother, or is a bastard child? Like, there's no woman anywhere in this story. That's why I'm a little bit confused. I assume it's like one of his kids, of course. But which kid? I mean, you could look at all of them here. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so it's saying that this is his child heritage secret. Okay, a little bit confused by this, but she is in fact the bastard child of her mother. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. It sounds like he's the bastard. I don't know. It's kind of a worded strange, but we're gonna blackmail him. It won't help us in this because he's not going to act against his son. But it's good to have it. We could like force a marriage or something if we wanted to. So let's go ahead and change up to support schemes. That's what I wanted to do here, guys, and that will increase it to the point where we have a better chance. 84%. It's not a huge bonus, but it'll help. All right, so let's go ahead and keep this going. And we can take a look at it, but you know, he's not going to, you can't invite him against his own son. So you can see here, he's not even an option. 2 months away, guys, and we'll have 84% chance. Again, we could secure a little bit higher chance by paying somebody 100-something gold, but it just feels like it's not worth it. So we have these 3 sieges going now, and they're all about to complete. That'll tick it up pretty high. But I don't think it'll be enough. I think we'll probably sit at like high 80-something% if I had to guess. Maybe low 90s. Yeah, probably not even that. So my agents have scheduled a journey for Gillen, which will take him through the dark woods. All that is missing is the band of thugs that will tragically slay them in the highway robbery gone wrong. I can already imagine blood seeping into the dark soil. So we can go ahead and do it, or say it's not the right moment. We will be doing it, of course, because the woods can be such a dangerous place. So let's see what happens. We did complete one of those sieges, this one here, which is our main army. So let's go ahead and move see where we want to do this. I guess we'll go here. Could also go up that way. It's fine. We'll go to this one. So we'll reduce our numbers here. Lost that claim. That was the woman who was fornicating with everybody. So let's take a look, and it looks like we succeeded. Thanks to my brilliant plan and my hired thugs, Gillen is finally dead. As the travel party stopped to camp for the evening, bandits poured out from among the trees, calling for blood and gold. The soldiers fought back, but thankfully it was not enough. Gillen was tragically slain in the melee. Conveniently, most of the bandits were slain in the fighting, and the dead do not speak. No one will ever know of my involvement. So he is dead. We did it, guys. So, with that done, we should now be able to arrange a marriage with her. Force the marriage, of course, because we do have a hook on the king, and we're going to force the marriage with our son. And of course, now we still have to eliminate one more person. There's a chance of them being inbred because they're related, probably distantly. That's okay, though. So he's already going to accept it. That's interesting. We didn't have to use the hook. Okay. So let's go ahead and send the proposal off. This will result in an alliance with France, which, you know, they're kind of our enemy. But, you know, we're really not attacking France, guys. We are working on, and this will be a long-time alliance with them too, though. That's something to consider. But yeah, we're really not attacking France. I think we should just focus on Wales and then Scotland. I think that's the best way to do this. Get these territories conquered and just unite the British Isles for now. We have got another prisoner. We finished up a siege. We're at 87%, and we still have one more siege left. So yeah, it might be low 90%, right around where I said it would be. So that's been done. There's going to now be the marriage here, and yes, that does mean that we have to get rid of his heir so that she will, so that she'll succeed. So, yeah, because he has a daughter here. How old is his wife? She's 37. She's pregnant again, though. Ugh, we might have to take out 2 people. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what the chances are. 44%. That is not bad. That's not bad. It's gonna be 22 months, and it starts at a decent amount here. So let's go ahead and start the scheme, and then we'll go ahead and send him here, the spy master, I mean, to Paris. Go ahead and start working on that and see if we can get some agents. We already had an agent join, so that's gonna be helpful. Oh, well, we're at 30% now. It's lower than it was. All right, not sure what happened there. Let's see if we can convince anybody to join. We have a couple people here. Not a lot. All right, well, let's go and take a look at the mayor. Oh, man, that's expensive. That is real expensive. 170. So not going to do that one. Let's take a look for something cheaper. These guys are all insanely expensive. 75. Here we go. We'll invite that guy. It's not going to help it much, but we'll also see what the spies can uncover. And how long is it? 22 months. It's not a lot of time. Almost done here, and that has put us at 99%, so we almost have it. He might even be able to force the demands now. We'll see. We have 75% of the war contribution, and we've got a bunch of prisoners again. So we can use this money here to finance our attempts to kill the French heir. So we know we're trying to get money here. They would not accept this one. We could just do like a weak hook then, I suppose, since they're not willing to accept that. I don't think we're getting anything from prisoners, right? I can just, yeah. We just get rid of all of them. We have a duchess here. Okay. She should pay us a pretty penny to get out. 50. I was thinking we would get 100, but we're going to get 50. We get 25 gold here. Oh, he's not willing to pay it, or, oh, he's already considering a proposal. Okay, that's probably his wife right there, and then that's his child. Let's take a look at her. And so we can get a lot of money, man, from this one duke, if he's got it. He does have quite a bit. So once he accepts that one, then we'll be able to offer him another proposal and try and get some more money out of him. All right, so let's go and do these other sieges here. So we want somewhere where we're not going to take attrition. We'll go there. We're going to get the initial attrition hit, but there's no way to avoid that. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and attack these. I am looking at the money we're going to get out of them, the loot. There's not a lot of loot right there. But we can't go there, or else we'll be attacked. What if we line up that way, and plus we don't take attrition doing that? Yeah, we'll do it that way. And we'll avoid attacking this province just because it's a level 3 with no loot to be had. Alright, so we'll go after these ones. Keep our army, again, our main army in the north, so that they won't be able to attack us without going through that army. So, gonna get a little bit of money here, and thus we can go ahead and try and get these ones ransomed off. There's another 100, or excuse me, another 25. Apparently I can't look at numbers and read them. So this is very, very close to being done. It's 98% though, it is ticking down. Let's go ahead and do the next one. Last one, I should say. And is she old enough? She is. Okay, so she has a spouse now, or she's in prison. Has she lost that opinion penalty? Not yet. Soon. 8th of August. And then we could release her because that's going to be huge. She won't hate us as much. She is a intricate web weaver, so she could do our intrigue for us because of the, well, it's still pretty low. Yeah, I guess it's very low. She's too honest for this job. She's also really lazy. I guess that's good for us. Our most powerful vassal is lazy. Maybe she won't not want to do anything against us because she's just too damn lazy. She wants to sit on a throne eating turkey legs. So we've got that done. I think that's everybody, right? Yeah, that's all of our prisoners. All right, excellent. So let's get these sieges. Oh, we're at 100%. There we go. Excellent. Yes. I like this. All right, fantastic. Freedom has been achieved by the Duchy of Tuscany. Awesome. This is fantastic news. Very, very good. I like that. She's got, or he, excuse me, has like, I'm already claiming this to be mine. This is my territory now. It's my daughter's. So he already, he does have very splotchy lands. That's what I was going to say. Very splotchy lands. Let's go and disband our army. I'm glad that CK3 just lets you disband them and not worry about where they're located. Betrothed can marry. So this is our daughter to the emperor. Okay, we're definitely going to do this one here, even though I know we just helped him lose some of his vassals. He still loves us, despite the fact we didn't even get an opinion hit. You really should. I know you got an opinion hit while you're at war with him, and you get an opinion hit if you declare war on him, but you really should get an opinion hit even if you're just at war with him, or you were at war with him. I mean, it's kind of surprising that you don't. All right, so that is done. And did we get the situation here done? Oh, darn, guys. So it looks like I could have swore we sent out that marriage proposal, I guess. Yeah, that's strange. Yeah, he was able to get the marriage off first. This is bad. Yeah, he is right now. Oh, yeah, that's not good. So if we kill, yeah, this would not go well now. All right, that's unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. That did not work out at all, my friends. All right, well, I guess he sent the offer off first. He was just a little bit too quick on it. Now, we could attempt to kill him, I suppose. That would always be an option. Try and murder him. We have very good odds of murdering him. And then she'll be open for marriage again, so we can always try again, I suppose. Yeah, I guess this is what we'll do, guys. We do have, well, we used all our hooks, didn't we? We try and murder this guy, and then his son, no, his daughter would actually inherit here. All right, so we're just killing people left and right to try and get onto the throne of France. Just try and marry this woman. This will be the second husband of hers we killed if we succeed. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Maybe the better choice is to kill the boy and then kill her, and then she could have a kid, and that would cause us issues, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would cause us problems, guys. But then I was gonna say, then we can arrange the marriage for her instead, because she's not betrothed yet. Let's try this out. Why not? Though we should probably finish the one we're working on, shouldn't we? Now we're just gonna keep this going, guys, since we paid. It's fine. We'll see what happens. If she has kids, I mean, it's whatever. We don't have to put our dynasty on the king of the Kingdom of France. We just want to put ourselves on the throne. We did sway Duke Walter again. Excellent. I think we're probably done with that for right now. So let's take a look at our council. I know there's a couple people we wanted to sway. Should probably sway the spy master. He doesn't really like us very much, and that's always dangerous. So we're going to sway him next. Again, there's a lot of people I've been wanting to sway here. So this is what we're going to do, guys. We are going to just go ahead and arrange the marriage with the King of France with his younger daughter. I think that's the best way to do that, and then just try and kill her and whatever kid she has. It could be kind of challenging to do. We'll just have to see what happens. She's a really decent wife. I wanted to do that. Yeah, I like that she has this. So I really wanted to arrange the marriage with her. But yeah, I think it's just going to take too long, and we have to keep our son here until we're able to do this. We don't know what's going to happen with her, how she's going to look. She could end up being a terrible match for our grandson. That's always something to consider. But you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's arrange this marriage here, and then we'll just see if we can't work our way onto the throne here with our dynasty. So let's go and select him, and they will of course accept that alliance. Probably because they really badly want an alliance. No, it's probably because of the marrying up. Yeah, that's a big part of it. 100 plus 120 there. That's quite a bit. Yeah, so let's go ahead and send this proposal off, and then we'll just try and get it so she inherits. At the very least, we're getting an alliance with France here. And again, it's not really desirable, the alliance with France, but it's just a betrothal. We can always cancel it. You can always cancel a betrothal, and the penalties really aren't that bad. There's a little bit of a relation penalty, but that's it. It's not that bad. So let's go and speed this up. Well, okay, yeah, we're still waiting for the claim to be done. I was gonna say we could declare war again, but we cannot. We have to wait. All right, so let's go and speed this up. We can build, so let's go and do that. I don't know if we finished here yet. Not quite. We're almost done, so we'll wait until that is constructed. Incognito. Tonight I've stripped myself of every symbol signifying my rank to walk anonymously among my soldiers. It is a quiet evening, so when the argument breaks out, the words reach me loud and clear. An infantryman is trying to convince his commander, which is my brother Earl Odo, of the advantages of an alternate strategy. Odo will hear none of it. As I approach, the infuriated man raises his fist. So we can say, step in and protect the soldier. And then we'll have a prowess challenge against Earl Odo. I don't know how he looks. He's 9, so we'll probably be, yeah, we're slightly higher. Our old age is what's reducing that. We are 60 years old, guys. Okay. We're still fine. We're healthy. Very healthy person. So we can step in and protect him. If we defeat the officer in unarmed combat, then we get 1 martial lifestyle perk. That would be really nice. We gain the fought seasoned warrior here with a 47% chance, and that'll give us 1+ prowess. 33% chance we get injured. We can make a example out of him. We gain dread. Earl Odo gains a trait wounded, and he will lose opinion because we're cruel. Or we can say sneak away and take credit for the soldier's idea. So with this one, we get some bonuses here. So let's just take a look at us here. So we're ambitious, diligent, brave. We are brave, so, you know, we wouldn't sneak away. I don't see us sneaking away. I don't think that that is what we'd do at all. We'd have to do one of these two. How do we feel about Earl Odo? Or how does he feel about us? I mean, we seem to have a decent relationship with him. We haven't any issues with him, I suppose. He's only a half-brother, by the way. Would we step in and protect him? I mean, yeah, he's just smacking people around. I don't know. It isn't. We're not really an angry dude. And if it's as a diligent person, I feel like if it's a good plan, then Earl Odo should hear him out. Which it seems like it's a good plan. So I say we're going to step in and protect the soldier, and we're going to see what happens here. Might get wounded. So knowing the consequences of harming a commander, the soldier does nothing to defend himself from the incoming blows. As the blood is drawn, I throw myself between them. Perhaps I should have known better than to brawl with a seasoned warrior. In the end, I must reveal my identity for Earl Odo to let me go. I skulk back to my tent before the news spreads. So we did get some martial lifestyle experience, and we get the fought seasoned warrior, which is going to increase our prowess. We did get wounded as well. Okay, so we have an injury here, which is going to hit our health a little bit, and now our health is poor. This could result in our death. This little decision here, but hey, that's who we are, man. We're just, just beat up soldiers for no reason, right? We're brave dudes, so yeah. We got a successful treatment to our wound already. This was our sister. That's great. That's fantastic. So we lost it immediately. It wasn't that bad of injury. Maybe we got a black eye or something. A little cut. I don't know. He scratched us. So now we have the ability to pick a perk, and we're going to get the absolute control for our counties. It's a special state of control enabled by the absolute control perk, denoting that the ruler has an iron grip of the population. Whenever control is at 100, it will instead display as absolute and give additional bonuses to taxes and levies. So a very good bonus that you get here in the Overseer. And this will result in more money, more levies, all that kind of good stuff. Very nice. Look at our levies. Good God. 13,000 something. That's a lot. That's a lot of levies. That's not bad. For this period of time, I mean, that's really good. Of course, we don't have anywhere near that 13,000. We fight so often. We did finish here, so let's go and get something built. I suppose we can just go ahead and improve this, and this would get us. I don't remember building this here, but that'll get us more levies. Maybe that was already in the building before, because I think we were working on. Yeah, we were working on these ones and these ones. So yeah, I think this one was already here. That gives us more levies. We could always build something new. Then we're gonna get the pastoral lands. That's one we'll get. That gets taxes and levies. So it's a nice. It gives you both. And some very good stuff here. The development growth is helpful for capital. So yeah, we're going to get this one. Let's get that constructed. It'll be done in 21 months. We do have additional money to go and build here. We do have to wait for them to finish that, though. That is unfortunately going to be the end of the episode, guys. It's a shame. We did get a war done, and we helped Matilda, or excuse me, it was her son, our son-in-law, since Matilda is now dead. They have not had a child yet, but we did help them gain their freedom, so that's very good. Let's take a look at our other daughters and see how they're doing on having kids. Still nothing. No children yet. Our daughters have let us down quite a bit. They haven't had any children. She just got married, so they haven't had a chance yet to have any children. So we'll have to see if our daughters can get us some kids. Overall, they haven't yet. As far as the way our kids are going with, I mean, we have a son here, or excuse me, we have a grandson. This will be our son when we become this character here. So we have a grandson there, and then we have a grandson here. So we do have 2 grandsons. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. Just continue trying to plot and make things happen here. Haven't had a lot of luck with our hostile schemes lately. We've done great with the marriage game, getting good alliances and putting our daughters on the thrones, I mean, which will be our grandkids, hopefully eventually being on all these thrones here. So we've done a great job with that, but so far the hostile schemes, with the exception of the one that we just completed and got a kill there. With the exception of that one, overall the scheming has been a little bit more difficult. It hasn't been quite working out the way we'd like, but of course we are not really focused on intrigue. We have low intrigue. We didn't go down that intrigue perk tree, so yeah, we don't have all those bonuses, and that's one reason why we're not performing quite as well as I'd like. Luckily we have a lot of money to throw at agents. But next episode we'll have this done, so we'll go ahead and increase, or excuse me, this one here. This is almost done. So we'll go ahead and increase our lands in Wales. And I haven't handed those lands out to our son yet, solely because of the fact I'm trying to arrange this marriage. Well, we arranged it, so I guess we could go ahead and do that. Yeah, that's right, we have the betrothal now. So with that done, there's no reason why we can't go ahead and hand him some lands. So we'll do that next episode. We'll finally give Prince William Rufus a little bit of territory, give him one of the duchies that he's set to inherit. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We got some conflicts done and some intrigue. It was a pretty fun episode. I don't think we're gonna live much longer, guys. I think we might die next episode. We have already made it to the year of his historical death. So anything after this is, you know, we're living past history, which is great. So we'll just have to see how much longer he lasts, you know, before he dies. But I do expect we'll be changing over to what would be King Richard soon. So I'm excited to play as a different character with some different traits. I think he's going to be a very different playstyle here, and I do think that's likely to happen next episode. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next one, and thanks for watching.